What is going on to you Virgos out there? Hope y'all are having a great day. Listen, smash the like button. That way you can get more in tune to the energy of the reading. And I just want to also go ahead and say thank you, Virgos, for looking out. I'm watching at Rhea Ripley's fine self. Rhea Ripley, fine. She a fine Libra. Anyway, so basically, please make sure to smash the like button, okay? And also, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to be able to financially support the channel, so I can most definitely keep the show going. Rhea Ripley's so fine. Anyway, let me feel myself getting excited. Okay. All right, heart racing. Anyway, so for you Virgos, you Virgos have the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and then you have the Sun card. She got a fatty too, son. Damn. Anyway, the point. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I'll be on my best behavior. Look, for you Virgos, the Nine of Wands, okay, the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Sun card. There's a lot to look forward to, okay? The Nine of Wands represents a person who has pretty much had a lot of bumps and bruises and learned from those bumps and bruises. And you Virgos are realizing that you've made obviously a couple of mistakes, but now you Virgos are definitely, you've learned from those mistakes and you're righting those mistakes. You've done those mistakes right. You've righted those wrongs. And the King of Cups and the Sun card represents, now a lot of you Virgos can very much so bear to look at yourself in the mirror, right? You feel proud at the reflection that you see, okay? Not saying that you didn't before, but you Virgos feel even more proud at the reflection that you see. Because the King of Cups is very much so a person, especially in this one. The King of Cups very much so is a person that is in tune with their own emotions, their own feelings, understanding what it is that understanding what it is that they know about themselves, and has that ability to go inward, has that ability to understand, to be mindful about how they're feeling at this moment. You know, right now I feel content, I feel blessed. And because of that level of understanding, I don't have to go overboard with the contentness and start like jumping around and doing crazy stuff, right? I can actually afford to be content because I'm mindful. And it's the same thing for you Virgos. A lot of you have understood where it is that you are in your life to other people. And one of the things that you Virgos understand is you have to become more mindful. You've had to. And the Sun represents you Virgos doing your own thing. You understanding the life that you live. Giving meaning to it. Giving meaning to it. I'm getting all kind of notifications. But the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles here represents how, since that's the case, a lot of you, the Emperor is about you having power, respect. A lot of people respect you. You Virgos not being around, it commands respect. Because like it is, I've been saying over the past couple of weeks, I really don't see you Virgos really hanging around too many people. Because most of these cards really have like one person on it, except for this one. But you're really doing your own thing as far as by yourself is concerned. Because the situation for you Virgos is like it is that I've been saying, you've unofficially joined the Ghost Nation. You know, you're tired of, and I know, you know, it ain't about me, but I can definitely relate. You know, you're tired of being at the forefront, because Virgo is naturally a Sigma sign. You know, leave that to the cardinal signs. Cardinal signs would be alphas. Like it is that I said before. Cardinal signs would be alphas. They would like to, you know what I mean? But then again, but the point that I'm trying to make here with that is a lot of you Virgos have been doing your own thing, low key. And because of it, you don't necessarily have to be the emperor over another person. This is more so about you, Virgos, doing your own thing, living your life the way that you want to live it, and getting to those accomplishments that you want to get to. And the Seven of Pentacles represents how, since that's the case, a lot of you, you have so much, you have an abundance, yes, finances is popping, but, if any of you Virgos have been having financial issues, this kind of marks the end of that, for at least for a while, if not for pretty much forever, or for a long time period. And you're in a situation where you Virgos, the abundance is literally, you can pick it off of a tree. The abundance is that much. It's like a cherry tree or an apple tree or a fig tree, right? Like bananas. For anybody who's ever seen a banana tree, bananas grow on trees. You know what I mean? For anybody who doesn't know that. I've seen one up close myself because where I was born is in a tropical land in Trinidad, so they have pretty much anything. And with that being said, the abundance is that much, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, kind of stand out of the spotlight for a little while. And the Emperor, why it is that you got the Emperor, like I said, it doesn't necessarily represent you being an emperor towards other people, other people may look at you like that, but it's not necessarily how you Virgos see yourself. A lot of you Virgos very much so just do your own thing, in a sense of and that kind of has other people worrying about you. Not worrying, but intrigued in what's going on with you. You Virgos are not as seen. You out of touch. Not out of touch, but not out of touch, but I don't know, out of the spotlight, not trying to be seen, still in tune with what happened, but you've become a ghost, that dark night of the soul, that level where it's you're not of the world. You don't correlate with certain things. You're doing your thing. You like what you like personally, and you living by that, your likes and your responsibilities. And because you have the Queen of Cups, a lot of people want you in their life. The Queen of Cups is a queen that can get in touch with a lot of different people in the first place, that has access to places and people that a lot of people do not. So a lot of you Virgos are like the ultimate concierge at this point. You know what I mean? In a sense of the ultimate concierge from the perspective of I wouldn't realize I was talking that long, but you're the ultimate concierge in the point of you Virgos have the ability, the leverage to get into almost any room that you can do whatever you want, because there's no one holding you back, and you're doing your thing. And you Virgos don't have to have someone over your head telling you about how you not gonna make it. I done had that. I done dealt with my fair share of that. And the Seven of Wands now represents, because for you, you beat everybody off. Not in that way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what it is. I mean, I know it sounded weird, but you know what I mean. I meant You like, you know how it is that they say that you beat everybody off with a stick, you hit everybody with a stick. It's like that. Like, you Virgos, you basically stay in the way, and that the people that come to you, you screen them. And if they don't rock with you, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really want them around you like that. You know what I mean? You don't really want them around. And you'll ghost. You know, you'll tell them you don't want them around, or you'll ghost. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Ten of Pentacles, you've got your own thing going on. And a lot of people see the fact that I've unofficially joined the Ghost Nation. You know, like, I don't really post on my Instagram. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I post for TikTok because somebody had suggested that I get on TikTok, but I don't even post like that on TikTok to say that I post the way that I post here on YouTube. I think YouTube is the best, honestly. But you know, YouTube has been the most patient with me. I know it the best. Makes the most sense to me. I have creative control, and same thing with TikTok. But I mean, like, you know, less crazy individuals, you know, and because you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Virgo sign is here too. And so is Mercury as the Ten of Pentacles. Ironic. But so you Virgos have this level of understanding with your life where you're not like around, you're not trying to like get on people's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too easy to get on people's nerves for you. You know, in the sense that people will start blaming you for stuff that doesn't have anything to do with you. So as a result of that, a lot of you Virgos, very much so, doing your own thing, you realize that you have so much to offer. You know what I mean? You have so much to offer yourself. It's kind of like a where have you been in this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, what exactly is going on? Where exactly have you been? You know, and the Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment, right? The Knight of Pentacles is about how it is that other people more people are gonna come to you because trying to find out what you're doing, because you stand out of the spotlight. And personally, I think it's better if I'm talking on some heart-to-heart stuff with y'all. I think from my, I know, but I mean, like, I've seen both sides of it, but I'm offering up my humble perspective on it, is why I say I think, even though I know. For me personally, being private works more for me than trying to be like a Leo, right? Leos are who they are because it works. It's what's necessary. It's what's needed. Me as a Virgo, right? Virgo represents the hidden sun. See, Leo represents the sun that we all see in the sky. Virgo represents the hidden sun, the sun the confidence that you have within yourself. So I'm saying all that to say that you're getting everything that you Virgos want by remaining private, by remaining in the shadows. So the best thing for you Virgos to honestly do is to have your situation where you're doing your thing, but at the same time, right, if you got to be in the public eye, right, like how I'm doing. But off this, be by yourself, stay hidden, right? If you are a Virgo, let me say this again, let me reiterate this. If you are a Virgo, that is in the public eye, whether you do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, people know you for something. Okay? Do that. But what I'm saying to you is, keep that air of mystique about you, because it's what's working for us. When people do not know all of our moves. Too often as Virgos, when people know a lot of our moves and we try to incorporate everybody into our moves, we end up playing ourselves, because whenever we are around too much and we just kind of, not telling everybody, but hanging around other people, they get upset. And like it is, I said before, repetition breeds contempt. So the best thing for you Virgos to do, in my humble perspective, from living both sides of it, basically, because I have the YouTube thing that people know me for, but I'm also really on some real stuff, just doing things behind the scenes. I'm not really making Instagram videos showing my face too much. I do, but not a lot. I'm really changed lanes in that sense. Stay like that. Stay like that for the rest of your life, unless it's a good thing, it's a good choice for you to be in that type of spotlight where people want you around, and even then. But let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Judgment. Six of Wands, Page of Cups, Hierophant, Chariot, and then you have the Three of Cups. To clarify the Judgment. The Six of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yet again, Six of Wands is you, Page of Cups is others. They want to find out what you've got going on. Because like it is, I said before, a lot of you Virgos have unofficially joined the Ghost Nation. A lot of you Virgos are not on the scene. You're doing your own thing. And then the Hierophant and the Chariot, is all about how it is that you as Virgos, well, the Hierophant really represents you in this particular reading, in the sense that you Virgos are connecting to yourselves deeper. You're building that relationship with yourself. You're learning about yourself. And the Chariot now represents the other people being inquisitive about that, like I was just talking about. And the Three of Cups, people trying to come in and sniff around. You may even have some people you've spoken to in the past on some exes type stuff that may come about. These could potentially be even new people that still want your attention, that want to be around you. So it's working for you Virgos to continue to be a part of the Ghost Nation, right? What I like to call the Ghost Nation. A lot of times people will ask me, what is the Ghost Nation? Is it some sort of group? And it's like, no, not at all. It's not a group at all. What I mean when I say Ghost Nation, I'm talking about giving context to people who really choose to live their life and not necessarily be on social media or prioritize groupthink or prioritize needing to be in a group so much. The Ghost Nation in that concept is the idea of ghosting, the idea of like me, for instance, I told people, I told people on TikTok or whatnot that I was talking to that's kind of cool with me now, that follows me and stuff like this, that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and holler at you a little bit later. And then they was like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, remember I told you that I mess with stocks? And they was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some of them, right? Like two of them, right? That know that. And they was like, yeah. Oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, I'm done for the day at like noon. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. You Virgos are really on the right track, and you Virgos really do need to continue living y'all lives, because continue to be in that ghost nation. There was a point in time where social media didn't exist, you know. Use social media for what is necessary and stay off of it.